So, Micheal Olise to Manchester United. Now, there's been some reports in the past couple of hours stating that Micheal Olise is close to joining Manchester United and is currently picking picking Manchester United over Chelsea now. He knows there's interest from both clubs, and ultimately he's looking like he wants to join Manchester United now. If you look at the price tag for a player like Micheal Olise, I mean, he had a 35 million release clause last season. I think he's had a new contract. I think it's doubled. Or we actually don't know what the release clause is, but Micheal Olise coming to Manchester United, what do you think of that? And I think initially Manchester United wanted to get a swap deal in there for Micheal Olise, with Wan-Bissaka going back to Crystal Palace and Olise coming our way. I mean, that could be a deal Manchester United look to explore just to get a bit of money off and get Wan-Bissaka out of the club, if that's something Ineos want to do, and that's something that the ruthlessness they want to implement. But Micheal Olise obviously is a right winger for Newcastle, relative Crystal Palace. He's 21, 22 years of age, and he's a great player. If you look at his attributes, he's very, very good on the ball. A player who likes to drive forward with the ball for Newcastle, and is a player with great quality. And you look at Manchester United rumours as well. Sancho and Antony. There's rumours that Saudi might be interested in them. So with them two potentially being off the cards, Olise would take that right-hand berth now. Manchester United, for me, two bad signings on Antony and Sancho. I mean, two players that we've massively overspent on. Was it 85 million for Antony and 75 for Sancho? So it's about 175, 150 million on two players with, yes, they're really good, but they've really struggled. I think Sancho as well. We see him, I mean, there's many people saying he's cooking at Dortmund or whatever. Maybe Dortmund in this level, but yeah, I think Antony as well struggled. They're both young players, but still, don't think the Premier League might be for them. We've given Antony numerous of chances, and there's been games where he's building and progressing, and there's been games where he's been really poor. So we've got to be careful what we do, and if Manchester United will look to sell Antony, which is looking likely in the summer, it'd be very interesting to see who will come in. And obviously Micheal Olise is one of them options. Now, quickly, Micheal Olise can play in and around that channel anyway, left-hand side, right-hand side, number 10 as well. But he's a very versatile player. But I think to sign Micheal Olise, we need to get rid of some players. And obviously, before we come in, then because we will be too stacked. I mean, if you look at Anthony Martial, Sancho and Antony all looking to leave Manchester United, we'll probably need 2 or 3 forwards to come in. So Olise would be an ideal option to have. He's Premier League proven. He's young and he has great attributes for me to be at the Premier League. I think Crystal Palace is a great place for him to currently be developing. I think working under Erik ten Hag will hopefully help him and to build up his pedigree and potential. We look at his stats. Scores a lot of goals, vital goals for Crystal Palace. I remember that free kick he scored against us with great quality. And I'll be all over this deal. You talk about Ineos taking that new approach. They've brought in a new CEO, Omar Barada. And bearing in mind, he may have other players on his list. I mean, Olise might not be the only one. With a scouting network like he has and a history that he has, I'm sure he'll be looking at many other wingers in the world. I think Nico Williams is one of them at Athletic Bilbao. There's other options as well back home. Ryan Cherky, he's another one. So there's other young wingers who Manchester United. Kubo as well is another one. I mean, reports of Vinny Jr., which is a bit of a crazy one, but there's loads of options out there, and obviously our new network and our new CEO and the new structure at Manchester United will be looking at a variety of players to sign in the summer, because this is a big window. It'll be Ineos' first window in the summer. I mean, January we won't sign anyone, but yeah, it'd be fascinating to see. Now, let me quickly talk about Olise. Will really fit into Manchester United. As I said, that right wing spot's very open. We've brought in 2 players to get that position down, and they haven't really been able to take the opportunity now. I think having Sancho and Antony left, I think it gives us a big chance for Olise to just start. And I think he'll be able to hit the ground running. Working closely with our scouting, or working closely with our players on the pitch, I'm sure his ability will be able to help us, and I'm sure he'll be confident. As I said, for price tag, you're probably looking about 50 to 60 million. With Wan-Bissaka, you can add in, you can probably minus about 20 million of the deal, so you can probably get in for about 40. £45 million, and that'd be a steal for me. He's one of the biggest young players in the Prem, and he's consistent with his ability as well. But yeah, it's whether he wants to actually leave Crystal Palace. I mean, there's rumours that he does, and that could be something Manchester United want to do. If he does choose, obviously he's going to have loads of clubs in the Premier League. Man City, Chelsea are two of them, probably Arsenal as well. So it'd be interesting to see. He's a Manchester United supporter, but yeah, whichever gives him the best deal, I'm sure he'll make the right decision and probably go to the club that he chooses. Now, Manchester United have not been the most attractive club recently. They don't really offer too much in terms of winning anything, and that could be something that we try and do. I mean, the project's hopefully there for us to try and continue to progress where we are, continue to win the top trophies, but we're nowhere near where we want to be. And I think we know that, and it's just about signing the right players, the correct players who suit this style of play and suit this project. But yeah, should Manchester United sign Micheal Olise? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I think it's a great deal and could be turned out to be one of the best deals. I think he's a great, talented right winger. But as I said, Manchester United must get rid of players first before players decide, or before we get players in. And there's some players that Eric Ten Hag and Manchester United must look to get rid of. But thank you for watching as always. Thanks for watching. Like, comment and subscribe, and peace.